Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So we have to finish the Pali. Vibhaṅga jari. Vibhaṅga jari, this paragraph. Tathāgatama Vibhaṅga jari yati santisa saddhana dhammi dhammi saddha nikaye jadi sanjari okkanti abhinayapati khandana patubhavo ayatanana patilabho ayavojati Vibhaṅga jari. So Athāgata says here, Bhava referred to Kama Bhava only, but the Mulatika also agree with the Upapati Bhava. He gave the reason because just the arising of the jari is Upapati. The arising of the Upapati Bhava is called jari. So just the arising of Upapati Bhava is called jari. If there is no Upapati Bhava, there will be no jari. The jari is just the arising moment of Upapati Bhava. So if there is no Upapati Bhava, there will be no the arising of Upapati Bhava. If there is no the arising of Upapati Bhava, there will be also no jari. That's why in the case of Vibhaṅga jari, Bhava referred to both Kama Bhava, Upapati Bhava. There is Mulatika. Jadipajaya Jaramarana Soka Jaramarana here. Jadipajaya Jaramarana. Jaramarana. Jaramarana here. No. Tathāgatama Jadipajaya Jaramarana. Ati Jara Ati Marana. That is Jara Imarana, two things here. Tathāgatama Jara, what is Jara? Ya desa saddhana dhammi saddha nikaye. Jara jiranata khanteja paleja. Waleta chata ayuno sahani indriyani pripako ayawajri jara. So we have the C already is saja vibhaṅga. So we are not going to the translate these things. We are going to read just according to the Pali. So Tathāgatama marana, what is marana here? Ya desa saddhana dhamma saddha nikaya chuti jawadi. Chuti jawanata vedo antara dana maju marana kalakiriya khandana vedo kaliwarasa nekhipo indriya supajido idivojati marana aya iti ayaja jara idaja marana idavojati jadi paja jara marana. So Soka Bridewa here the expounded the separately for there, but when we in that suttanta, the Vibhaṅga Sutta we say Jadi Paja Jaramarana Soka Bridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa Sambhavati. So Soka Bridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa, those things arise due to jihadi, according to the Sanada. But here the Buddha did not say so, but he just said Tathāgatamo Soko. That means here, because Soka Bridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa not always arise, you see, because of jihadi. Irupa plane, there is jihadi, but there is no Soka Bridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa. In Arupa plane also the same. No those things. The Kamawa, you see, if someone become arahat also, so there will be no soka prideva dukkha domanasa upayasa. The soka domanasa, soka prideva dukkha domanasa upayasa are not the original core, the result, the direct result of the jadi, not direct result. Indirectly, they can be, but they not always. Sometimes they may not. Where they arise here, let's see here, where they arise. So Tata Kanamo Soko, what is Soka? Sorrow. Nyandi Vyasnena wa Putasa. Putasa to the person who afflicted by Nyadi Vyasana. Afflicted the destroy of the relatives. Nyadi Vyasnena Putasa. Putasa, to the person who is afflicted by something. Nyadi Vyasana by Nyadi Vyasana. Boga Vyasana wa by Boga Vyasana. The way our properties losing, we will lose our properties. Potasa, Roga Vyasana Potasa, where we get the sea. Sila Vyasana Potasa, where we to the person who afflicted by the loss of sila. Deti Vyasana wa Pudasa, Deti Vyasana wa Pudasa, the person who is afflicted by wrong view. Anyatara, Anyatarena Vyasnena, who is afflicted by any one of the losses. Samnagadasa Anyatarena Dukkha Dhammena Putasa, one who is afflicted by any suffering, misery. Soko sojana soji tata ado soko ado puri soko jedo prichayana domanasa soka kala ayawajri soko. Soko referred to the domanasa, it arises together with the domanasa. This soka, with the person is afflicted by this thing only, this soka arises. If they are not afflicted by these things, soka will not arise. That's why the Buddha did not say jatipajya soka prideva dukkha domanasa upayasa upajanti here in this case. But the soka may arise due to jadi, but not directly, indirectly. That's why the Buddha did not say directly. Soka, this was soka. So the way only where a person is afflicted by these things, only soka arises. If they are not afflicted by these things, soka may not arise. Then, so to us, soka, the arises very slender, very rare. We don't have much soka because we do not lose all these things. But even we lose all these things, if we know Dhamma, for example, your mother died, but you know Dhamma, you may not cry there. Your father died, your relatives died, you lose all these things. But you know Dhamma, these are the nature of the world. So you may not have much soka, even though a little bit soka you may have, but you may not have much soka there because this is the nature. We cannot do anything with this. If we lose our father, we cannot get back alive, So we lose already. That's why soka arises due to all these things. If we do not face with all these things, there will be no soka. That's why due to bhava, we get jadi. Even though we get jadi, we do not always have soka, But in the case of jara marana, we do have. The Prideva crying. But Prideva will take only the sound of the crying. Jitija Saddha, we say, is Saddha, Saddha Rupa, the sound produced by the mind, where we feel very, very upset. Then we cry. Now we have the very great upset. We are very sorry. Then we may cry. The song, the crying song is here, Brideva. Brideva, why Brideva arises here? Nyadi Vyasne Nawa Putasa the saying. Nyadi Vyasne Nawa Putasa, Boga Vyasne Nawa Putasa, Roga Vyasne Nawa Putasa, Sila Vyasne Nawa Putasa, Teti Vyasne Nawa Putasa, Anyatare na Vyasnena Samanagadasa, Anyatare na Dukadamina Putasa, Adewo, Pridewo, Adevana, Pridewana, Adewitaba, Tata, Pridewitata, Waja, here Waja. Say many things, Waja. Why you leave me, please don't leave me alone, and so you see. Say Waja, Palabo, say more, Palaba. Vibhaṅga, he said, you see not normal. Abnormally he said la lapo, la labana, la labitapa. So he said many things. He doesn't know himself. Now he doesn't know himself because of the soga, this Pridewa. So he crying, say many things. So this crying also arise only with the beings afflicted by all these things. If the being is not afflicted by all these things, there will be no Brideva. Then dukkha here, kayika dukkha, we refer to kayika dukkha. Ya kayika asada, kayika dukkha. A pleasant bodily feeling here, kaya sapasa asada dukkha. Udida kaya sapasa asada dukkha vedana. So the dukkha vedana arises through the body, kaya sapasa, to the body. This dukkha also not always. We do not face this dukkha always. Sometimes we face sukha. Not only dukkha, only sometimes. So when we enjoy, we have a dukkha, Then the domanasa, dukkha here referred to the painful feeling arising in kaya vijnana, dukkha sagara kaya vijnana jaitas. Then so domanasa, ya chitisika asadan, the feeling arising depending on the jaitas. Chitisika dukkha, yeah, the suffering feeling, miserable feeling arising in the matter process. Ceto sapasa asada dukkha vidita, ceto sapasa asada dukkha vedana. The feeling here, the miserable feeling, the miserable feeling, the unpleasant feeling, ceto sapasa arising to the mind. So this is domanasa. Domanasa also not always arises to the jari. We fear many times domanasa, but this domanasa also sometimes arises in us. Not always. That's why this is not direct. The consequence of the jihadi, indirect consequence of the jihadi. That's why the Buddha did not say jadi jadipaja jaramarana soka prideva. The Buddha separate these soka prideva dukkha domanasa upayasa. Then upayasa. You may go mad here. If you have upayasa, if one upayasa, one go mad. Many people usually go mad. So they could not control themselves, they could not bear. So they suicide themselves because of upayasa. So this upayasa also arises due to all these things. Tata karma upayasa, nyati vyasanena vapudasa, bhoga vyasanena vapudasa, roga vyasanena vapudasa, sila vyasanena vapudasa, diti vyasanena vapudasa, nyadrena pyasnena samanagatasa nyadrena dukkha dhammasa puttasa ayaso here ayaso upayaso ayasitata upayasitata ayawujri upayaso So this upayasa also not always arise to the jari. According to the person, according to the plane, this upayasa cannot be found. Rupa plane, arupa planes. You can see this upayasa only ekama plane. Then, according to individuals, arhat do not have upayasa. So even the Arya, they have very rare upayasa, not like us. We may have upayasa because we do not remove anything yet. But for Sotapanna, for the Arya, even those they have upayasa, they have upayasa, very little degree of upayasa they may have. You know, maybe we do not call it upayasa. They may not have upayasa in there. You know, they may have soka, they may have prideva. Yes, they have prideva. You know, the Visakha one time his the
granddaughter.
Granddaughter? Ah, yes. Where her granddaughter died, he crying, Prideva. So she may have Soka, Prideva, Dukkha, Domanasa. But I don't think they have Upayasa. Upayasa, a strong state, the deepest state of Soka, you know, the deepest state of Soka. So they may not have, the Arya may not have. We, Purujana, have this Soka. Deva. But have you ever experienced Prideva in your life up to now? So sorry, Upayasa. Have you ever faced? Very strong, you see, very deep sorrow, very deep sorrow can burn your heart. You know, this sorrow, very deep sorrow can burn your heart. If this sorrow burn your heart, you are abnormal, you become mad. So very dangerous. Then, Ewa Medasa Kevalasa Dukkha Kadasa Samudaya Hodi, this is the mess of suffering. The mess of suffering arises here. Ewa Medasa Kevalasa Dukkha Sankara Sangadi, the mess of suffering combined Sangadi, Samagamo, the arises together of the Samodana, Padu this is clear, the arises. Tena Vajri, Evamidasa Kevalasa Dukkha Samudaya Hodi. That's why it is said, Evamidasa Kevalasa Dukkha Khandasa Samudaya Hodi. This is the arising of the mass of suffering. The mass of suffering. But we attach to this mass of suffering because we are deluded. We are ignorant. You know, we are ignorant. That's why we stay attached to this mass of suffering. We do not exactly realize this mass of suffering. Mass of suffering. We do not know dukkha as dukkha. The day we know dukkha as dukkha, so we escape from all these things. So so here, eva medasa kevalasa dukkha khandasa, kevalasa dukkha khandasa, the mass of suffering. So for the wise, they know this is the mass of sufferings. For the fool like us, you know, do not know this is the mass of suffering. So we attach to this suffering, we came to this suffering. So we can understand, we can imagine ourselves how foolish we are, you know. We are still very foolish, so that's very clear according to the Buddha's teaching. Now we are nothing, we are very ignorant person. We say, you see, we MP, very ignorant, we are VMP, still VMP. VMP has too many very important person, very ignorant person. We are the included in the second type, very ignorant because we do not know this method of suffering. We still think, you see, this method of suffering as pleasure. So we forget everything. Okay, let's go to the Adhakta. here. Yesterday we discussed about this. Kama bo adebedo is a kama bo abedebeda. But I'm not going to the Mulatika because you carry Mulatika. No, I do not open Mulatika here. So the Mulatika, it is a Mulatika. Upapati bo pati yewa jadi. Upapati boa upati yewa jadi. Jadi is not the birth, the arising of upapati boa. Aha. Jaya manasapana jadi. Jadi. Jaya manasa jadi. The arising of the jadi, arising of the upapati boa is called jadi. Upapati boa be asdi apawa jadi yapajo. Upapati boa be asdi. If there is no upapati boa, apawa jadi yapajo, there will be no the cause of the jadi. That means the cause of the jadi is upapati boa. So not only kama boa but also upapati boa. So here the Mulatika paragraph number 235 at the beginning of the paragraph. So the Upapati Bhupapati Paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Upapati Bhupapati jadi. The arising of Upapati boa is called jadi. So if there is no Upapati boa, there will be no the condition for the jadi. That's why when we say boa pacha jadi, we refer to both kama boa or upapati boa. Okay, let us see. Yesterday we had we also discussed. We discussed this paragraph already, is it? Ah, yes. We come here and we come here. Boa pacha jadi adipatani de so.
Yeah, 242. Yeah.
242. Okay. Ewa medasa di adina. Ewa medasa kewalasa. Dukha kadasa samudaya hodi sangati here we have. Sangati adina samudaya vajana newa. Sangati samodhana, all these terms are just referred to the arising samudaya vivajana. So samudaya vivajana, the synonym of the word samudaya. Samudaya hodi, samudaya means arising. Arising, samudaya, sangati, samodhana, all these are synonym. This synonym. Yasma panita sokadeyo awasane wotan. Why the Buddha mentioned soka, pritava, dukkha, domanassa, upayasa at the end. Awasane wotan. Tasma yasa avijja. That's why yasma here. Yasma tasma. Tasma, the soka pritava, soka etc. Soka etc. The mention at the end of the Vibhaṅga. That's why yasa avijja paja sankhara uva medasa bhavacakasa ademi voktan. Yasa avijja, this avijja. Bhavacakasa ademi voktan. This avijja bhavacakasa ademi voktan. This avijja is said, is expounded in the beginning of the bhavacaka, or the Sankhya rebirth, Bhavasaka, the Sankhya rebirth. Avijja paja sankhara di eva medasa. Because that's why avijja is said as in the beginning of the Sankhya rebirth. Sogadi avijja siddha. Sogadi avijja siddha. Avijja here completes due to soka etc. Yeah, avijja siddha here completes or accomplishes. Avijja accomplishes due to soka etc. Vajaka Mawidita dimida. Bawachaka awidita dain ida. Bawachaka awidita dain ida. 3 words. Ida bawachaka. So bawachaka. Ida bawachaka. Ida here, this word should be led to the bawachaka. Ida bawachaka. Awidita di. Awidita dain. Awidita adi. Awidita adi. Adi the beginning. Awidita not to be known. See, ida bawachaka. This Sankala rebirth is not known in the beginning. This the ida bawachaka. This Sankala rebirth, awidita dain, is not to be known in the beginning. It's not known in the beginning. Yeah, ida bawachaka referred to paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Bhavajaka, Sankala rebirth. That means Bhavajaka, Sankala paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. The Sankala paṭiccasamuppādavibhaṅgo. Karaka, Vedaka Hitam. Ida Bhavajaka. Yeah, Ida, again, follow. The Karaka, the doer, the creator, the maker. Rahita, why or lack of the doer, lack of the maker, lack of the creator. Vedaka Rahita, lack of the experiencer, lack of the atta. Here we say the karaka, vedaka, we refer the atta. There is a lack of the atta that creates something. Lack of the feeling that experience something. Lack of the atta that experience something. So the karaka, vedaka, rahita. Dwadasa Vida, it has 12 fold. Yeah. Sunyata sunya. But it's empty. No, the empty of these 12 fold. This 12 fold avijja is empty. Empty of what? Empty of atta. You know, avijja is not empty. Even the Buddhists say, the other Buddhists say, I heard, you know, the other Buddhists say they believe in atta. Atta is nothing. Atta is they believe in the sunyata. Sunyata. Sunyata, that means it's nothing. No, nothing. No paramata, no reality except. They don't have, they believe anything. Everything is the sunya, they say, everyday sunya. So sometimes they even say the Nibbana Sasra, they make the same. Sasra and Nibbana. Sometimes you see the snake, the rope, for example, the rope. So you think it's snake, but it's not snake. You just think it's snake. The reality is not snake. The reality is the rope. Just like that. The Nibbana, the beings, you see, misunderstand Nibbana as the Sasra. But the day they see Nibbana as Nibbana, there is no more Sasra. That means Nibbana, Sasra the same. Nibbana is considered as Sasra before one understands. When one understands clearly, one sees clearly Nibbana as Nibbana. So Nibbana Sasra, there is no Sasra, there is Nibbana, that means. So Sunyata, Sunya. Here the Sunya means no Atta. No one create these 12 kinds of pharaohs. No one make these 12 kinds of pharaohs. No one make avijja to arise. No one make sankhara to arise. There is no Atta that make these. There is why so? Why so? The Atta that makes these things, that feels these things, karaka, vedaka, vajaka, the everything, you know, the voice of Atta here.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Please.
How do we understand the sunyata sunyang? Sayadaw, what does that mean?
Sunyata, the state of sunya, the voidness. the voice of the state of voidness. Sunyata, sunyata. Sunyata, sunya. Sunyata, a state of voidness. Sunya, voidness. Voidness or a state of voidness.
So the bhavacaka is void of state of voidness.
Yes.
What does that mean? Which means it doesn't have voidness.
The first sunyata here, sunyata, sunya, the voidness, sunyata, the atta, voidness of atta actually. The first voidness referred to the atta, the second sunya referred to the just voidness. Was nothingness.
Oh, so sunyata refers to the atta. So
yeah, yes.
Okay.
The voidness of the atta.
I see.
Yeah, the voidness of the atta. We have to translate like that. Two voidness here. Sunyata as the voidness. Sunya voidness. Voidness of a state of voidness. Voidness of what? Voidness of atta. Sasada here. Sasada samita pawadadi. Sasada samita. That means pawadadi. Savanetapa here. Pawadadi. Savanetapa. Sasada savanana. Samita pawadadi savanetapa. Sorry. Sasada savanetapa. Here samita. Pawadadi savanana. That means sasada means here. Samita or pawadadi. Pawadadi means the sasada continuously the how to say sorry satata how to say satata the I don't know how to say sasada samita pawadadi arise. So continuously arises just like a change. Yeah. That means these things continuously arises just like a change. So due to avijja arises sankhara, due to sankhara vijnana, just like a change here, continuously just like arises just like a change. Katha panita sokadihi avijja siddha. Why? Soka etc. Avijja siddha. Why are the so due to soka etc. Avijja arises. Siddha here, avijja siddha here complete. Avijja completes due to soka etc. Yeah, complete mean the how to say complete. Arises, we say arises or finish. We say finish here. Avijja the sorry, how to say? Sokadhi avijja siddha. Siddha mean here complete or accomplish or success. Avijja success due to soka etc. How? Katamida bwajaka awidita hadi. Katan ida bwajaka. This bwajaka kata how awidita di. How the beginning of it the beginning of the bwajaka is not known. How the beginning of bwajaka is not known. How the beginning of this avijja is not known. Also avijja. Avijja not always exist, not always arises us. Sometimes arises, sometimes does not arise. But it's latent in our ministry. So we cannot say this avijja arises in this beginning, in the middle, in the end. We cannot say. So we cannot say the starting point of the avijja here. That's all. How avidita, how we cannot the beginning of the avijja. The study point of avijja is not to be known. Katha karaka vedaka rita. How this paṭiccasamuppādava is this voice of karaka is vedaka. Katha dvada savita sunyata sunya how these 12 paṭiccasamuppāda is void of atta. So here 3 questions coming. Tata is the paṭiccasamuppāda or a bhavacaka. Soka dukkha domna supayasa. Parideva is not mentioned here. Or here, Parideva later. Soka dukkha domna supayasa. Soka Parideva. Soka dukkha domna supayasa. Avijaya avi yogi no. Now these soka dukkha domnasa upayasas are avi no are not separated from avijja. Avi no or are associated with the avijja. Not separated. Avi no, they are not separated from avijja. That means they are associated with the avijja. Soka. Whenever soka arises, there is avijja. Soka referred to dominasa vedana here. Whenever dukkha arises, there is avijja. Whenever domanasa also arises, there is avijja. Whenever upayasa arises, there is avijja. Aviyogi, no, they are not separated from the avijja. They are associated with the avijja. Pridevocha nama mulasa. Pridevocha nama. Yeah. Pridevocha nama. Prideva, what's so called Prideva? Mulasa. That Prideva arises to the deluded person. Mulasa, deluded person. Prideva arises in the ministry of deluded person. Prideva. So, Monglas, if you cry, you are Mongla. Mongla, you see the name Mongla is not good. Mongla, the one who has full of moha, you see. The one who has full of moha is called Mongla. The one who cries, he is Mongla, you know. Here, Monglasa to the person who is deluded, Prideva. The person who is deluded cries, you know. The person who is not deluded, not crying. So if you see someone crying, he is deluded, he is ignorant. This one here, iti, this one, desu dawa, say desu, say daho, say dawa hodi. Say da here, arise, let's say arise here. Desu dawa, say dasu. If those arise, say dawa hodi awija, awija also arise. If those complete, awija also completes. If soka, dukkha, domnasa, upayasas complete, avijja also completes. If those arise, avijja also arises. That means. So the whenever avijja arises, soka etc. also arises. Whenever soka etc. arises, avijja also arises. Apijja here. The soka etc. always together with the avijja, that means together with the avijja. So this one, soka di avijja siddha. So if soka arises, there is avijja. If prideva arises, or if dukkha arises, if domanasa arises, if upayasa arises avijja there. Apijja, effect. Avijja asava samudaya, avijja samudaya the word down. This one here. Avijja asava samudaya, avijja samudaya, the Buddha said. The Buddha said, asava samudaya, avijja samudaya. Now the avijja arises due to the arising of the asava. So avijja is asava. So if asava arises, avijja also arises there. Asava samudaya jiwas, it is soka deyo hondi. The vice versa here, if avijja also arises, soka also will arise. So if soka arises, avijja arises. If avijja arises, soka arises. Or if here soka deyo, these arises, avijja also. Or if these arise, avijja also arises. If avijja arises, those also arise. Katan, why, harm. Utu kama wi yogi tawa soko kama sawa samudaya hodi. Kama sawa samudaya. Soko kama sawa samudaya. Samudaya here, the reason, the cause. Soka is the cause of kama sawa. Soko kama sawa samudaya. Soka is, sorry, yes, Soka is the cause of kama sawa. No, the cause, kama sawa samudaya hodi. The cause of kama sawa, Soko, yes. Soka has kama wajra, kama sawa as a cause. Kama sawa is the cause of soka. Kama sawa. What is kama sawa here? What to kama we yogi? What to kama we have kilesa kama what to kama? What to kama we yogi? We want loses what to kama. Soka arises there. This soka, this soka arises due to kama sawa. So what to kama we yogi? We want loses what to kama. Kama sawa arises in hand. Kama sawa. No, kama sawa yoga, sorry. What to kama we yogi? What to kama here? The kama sawa. We yoga, the separating from what to kama. Separating from what to kama. When the what to kama is separated, soka arises. That soka has samudaya as a cause, kama sawa as its cause. That's why here aswa samudaya soka hodi, soka etc. arise due to aswa. Here soka arises due to kama sawa in this case.
Sayadaw. Hello, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So, your book after the after the kama sawa samudaya hodi, there is a question mark or not?
Kama sawa samudaya, no question mark.
Your book is not question mark, right?
No question mark. Kata after kata we have question mark. Question mark only this one.
No, but you see in the application form after
Yes.
the hodi, there's a question mark. So I'm thinking, how can we ask a question there?
The kata, we have the word kata. Sometimes we don't have question mark. Here you see we say katamida, but we have no question mark. Yeah. But here say da, ha kata here kata say da. But in the case of here, in this case, we have no question mark.
I mean after the hodi, you see, kama sawa samudaya hodi. You see, there is question
no
mark.
This is the answer. No question mark. This is just the. Oh yes, here. There should not be question mark. Question mark only should be here. Oh here.
Yes.
I did not notice. Yes, that's wrong. Question mark. Should not be question mark. You know. CD mark. There should not be question mark. Yatha. Yataha. How it is said. Tasa je kama yanasa jad kama yanasa chanda jadasa jadu no jadu the other being tasa jadu no. Te kama pri hayadi sala widawa robadi Kama yanasa, the person who attached to the karma, sexual pleasure. Chanda jadas, are desirous of sexual pleasure. Tasa jadu no. That person, the person who desires of sexual pleasure, who attached to sexual pleasure. Te kama prihayandi, je prihayandi, je here I have to lay to the word prihayandi, lose. Now, te kama, if they lose those karma, they are desirous or they attach to it. Sala Vedo Rupati here, they were banned, just like the one who is hit by the arrow, the Sala Vedo. So the one who is hit by the arrow. Rupati, he will be sorry, he will be banned. That means the one who desires all the karma, where they lose the karma they desire, so they will be very sorry. They will be banned by the Soka Paridewa, Soka Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa, just like the person who was shot by the arrow. This is Kama Sava. Due to Kama Sava, arises avijja here. Due to Kama Sava. Then due to data Sava, yeah. Due to data Sava arises the data Sava, bhava Sava, avijja Sava. Our aswana samudaya avijja bodhi. So yatha jaha as it is said, Kama dojadi sokodi. Kama dojadi soko. Soka arises due to Kama. For the Kama. Soka arises for the Kama. Sabibi said the data samudaya. Data Sava samudaya hondi. It is Soka etc. here. All Soka Pridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa. Sabbe etepi. Data Sava samudaya hondi. Soka etc. arise due to the data Sava. They arise due to data Sava. Formerly, the previous one, Soka etc. arise due to Kama Sava. Now, Soka etc. arise due to data Sava. Tassa aha rupa mama rupa. Aha rupa. This matter is me. Aha rupa. This matter, this aggregate is me. Mama rupa. This aggregate is mine. Aha rupa. This rupa is me. Mama rupa. This rupa is mine. Priyotatayino. Tassa. Tassa priyotatayino. The one who is the overwhelmed or who influenced by that. Ta rupa prinamadi. If the rupa change, because when you have sickness, your rupa change. Da rupa uprinamadi, if rupa change in nature. Anyata, if rupa change into another form. Tassa rupa uprinama minyata power upajandi. Due to the change of the rupa, Soka Pridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa upajandi. All Soka Pridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa arise there. So because we hold this rupa is ours, is we, this rupa is me, this rupa is mine. If you hold like that, when the rupa change its form, it appears in nature, then Soka arises in you. So because you attach to your body, so if your body becomes something, so maybe you see first arises many things. So Soka Pridewa Dukkha Domanassa Upayasa there. Because you think the rupa is you or the rupa is yours. If you don't think this rupa is not you, it's not yours, then there will be no Soka Pritava, etc. For the Ariya, especially for the Arahat, so they don't long the everything, they don't long everything as there, as there. That's why whatever the Rupa change, they don't care, they don't feel sorry, they don't have Soka Pritava Dukkha Dhamnasa Upayasa. But for us, because we think this body or this Rupa is me, is we, and these rupas belong to us. If we think so, if something happened to our body, our body, then we feel Soka Pritava Dukkha Dhamnasa Upayasa. So these things arises. These Soka Pritava Dukkha Dhamnasa Upayasa arises due to data swa wrong view. If we do not have wrong view, so there will be no Soka, etc. But sometimes, it is not always here, not always, due to data swa. For the Visakha, she has no more data swa. She had no more data swa. She had no ditty there, but she still crying. She still has Soka, Pritava, Dukkha, Domanasa. Maybe no Ubayasas there, but she still has these things. So this is not the always right, not always right. So here, according to this, due to data sawa, arises Soka, etc. That does not mean Soka, etc. arise only to the person who holds wrong views, even though the person who does not hold the wrong view. So the Soka, etc. may arise. But so the issue, issue is certainly for the arising of the Soka, etc. if we have data swa. So we have data swa, Soka, etc. arise in us. If we do not have, maybe this Soka may not arise, even though they may arise very rare. Not like the one who has wrong view. The one who has wrong view, the one who has not wrong view is different, very different. We have a wrong view, that's why we attach too much to our body. We say this body is ours, we say this body is us, then we attach to our body. That's Soka, etc. arises. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening. Let's conclude the class. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Detetu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Okay, see you, Sayadaw.
So we have how many pages? Oh, we still have a lot.